Hi, this is Jeffrey Rhoades from experimentalhomesteader.com, and I have the 160-pound crossbow from Leader Accessories. Leader Accessories archery equipment hunting bow crossbow package with quiver and 4 aluminum arrows. This is a crossbow kit. It requires assembly, and I'm going to try to show you how to assemble this. I do want to tell you we did receive this item for free or at a reduced price for honest opinions. All opinions are our own. And let me turn this around because when I open the box, it opens the other direction. And here we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the box. We have our 4 arrows here, or bolts. Okay, we have our recurve bow. Okay. And this is the actual stock and trigger and all of that. Okay. So I need to dig out. Okay, I'm going to take the arrows out, set them aside. We have all of the different pieces that we're going to need. This is the quiver for the arrows. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out if I can. I'm just going to lay it up here with the arrows. Okay, get that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to show you how to assemble all of this, and we're going to get started actually with the instructions first. And this shows you everything that comes in the kit that you're going to assemble, and then step-by-step instructions on how to assemble, how to string it, how to attach the quiver, and actually how to use, the different aspects of the crossbow. So in here is the actual string. And a number of pieces that I will need. Okay. It comes with a couple of Allen wrenches that you'll use to do the assembly work. Now it says the first thing is to loosen this bolt that is in here. This is the bow retaining screw. Okay, and what it is actually the screw that comes through here, and this will hold the bow in place. That's this piece here. So let's loosen that up. Okay. And then there are these pieces here. This is the concave plastic pad, which goes in here. Well, actually, hold on a second. Let me attach one of these rubber pieces here to it first. These are sticky backed rubber pieces. Okay, and it's going to just slide right in there, and snap in place. Okay. And then we are going to take this, okay. Okay, so I've put the bow limb into the opening. Now I'm going to attach another one of these rubber pads. There's actually a spot right here on the limb, these white lines. We're going to attach right over that, and we're going to slide this right back in here and line that up. Okay. And then we take our metal pad here and we insert it on that rubber pad. Okay. And now we are going to tighten down this screw. And this is what's going to hold. Okay, so this is what's going to hold the bow limb in place. And it says to tighten it down, but don't over tighten it. Okay. There we go. In place, nice and firm. Okay. So that's what that's going to look like. Okay. And okay, then we are going to assemble the stirrup. Okay. It's a nice stirrup. Going to go on the front of the bow. This is what you use for cocking this. You're going to, once this is attached to the front, this is where you'll put it down on the ground, put your foot in here, and be able to pull back on the bowstring to cock this. So we're going to pick this back up again, and this is going to go right up front here. Okay, and we have these screws and washers right here. Okay, piece of styrofoam. Okay, I'm going to put both screws in before I tighten them down. This will take this other Allen wrench. It's actually so far fairly easy to assemble. I was kind of worried about it. Almost there. Okay. Okay, so I've got that all tightened down. That's firmly on there now. Next is going to be attaching these limb tips onto bow limbs. Okay. And those just slide right on there. Okay. And now we have our crossbow. And now our next step is going to be in stringing it. Now it says to make sure that you have the safety on at this stage. So this is the safety, and I've made sure that it's on. And now I'm going to find okay, this is the stringer. Okay. And this has a plastic casing over the line, and it's going to attach onto there, like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the floor to try and string this, and I will show you the method in which it's supposed to be done. Okay. Making sure it's on safe. Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I got this stringer on here. Took me a couple of tries. It's a very strong pull, and but you pull it all the way back and snap it into the firing mechanism, so that then you can attach your string. And okay, so I want to attach my string here. Okay, this is very stiff. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's one. Here's the second one. Okay, so now my string is attached, and because of the stringer, it's got the bow bent into the right shape, so I'll be able to pull this back. Now I need to see just exactly how to do this. I'm going to use one of the methods that it mentions on doing this. One method is to take hold of the stringer, put tension on it, and have someone else release the trigger. The other method is just to pull the trigger on this. So I'm going to attempt this just pulling the trigger. I'm going to release the safety. And we're going to fire. Okay, we are now strung, and all the tension is now on the actual bowstring. I take the stringer off of here, and there is an assembled strung crossbow. Our next steps would be to attach the quiver and to attach the sling and the red dot sight to it. But I think at this point we're going to go ahead and just stop for the night. Okay, so we assembled the bow, and actually it wasn't too difficult. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder. It was a little tricky getting it strung. It took me several tries, but once I got it strung, it's good. And I just need to finish the assembly of putting the sling on it and the quiver for the arrows. Although they're extras and not absolutely necessary. We also have the red dot sight to add to this. So that's another piece that I'm going to add, be assembling. Okay, and considering I've never actually assembled a crossbow before, this was actually fairly easy, straightforward instructions, made it pretty simple, and I have figured out one key. The grip down here is definitely something you want to make sure your hands are in the proper spot, because some people, you might have the tendency to bring your hand up this way over it, and that's dangerous because of the string. So it does have a good feel to it. I like where you can place your fingers, and there's a little lip here to keep you from putting your fingers up too high. And while it does say not to over tighten the bolt for this, you do need to make sure that it is good and tight in there. I had a little too loose at first, I think, and that was part of my problem with getting this strung, but I've got it tightened down now. The stirrup is good and tight. Everything is good, and I'm looking forward to taking this out and firing it and having a little fun with it. So thank you and have a good night.